Sure.
I'll be with you in a moment.
I don't want to play casino or anything else with you, you fair weather friend.
Oh, Nugie, you're just imagining things.
Imagining, huh? Don't think I haven't seen what I've seen. All that whispering behind my back.
Where were you hiding?
Well, never mind. But just remember this, Susanna Pomeroy. There are other ships, and I can get a job on one going to the South Pole. And every time I pass an iceberg, I'll think of my pals and the Ocean Queen. You're right. We all hate you. I think I'd end up without a friend in the world. Surprise!
Surprise! Now, do you think we'd forget today's your birthday?
Oh, your tops and our...
10 candles. Count it.
Now, make a wish and blow them all out. 3 strikes and you're out. Now, tell me something. Do you still want to go to the South Pole?
No.
Now, quiet, everybody. This is the time for the presentation. Miss Elvira Nugent. As a token of our love and affection, we have taken up a collection, and it's all from our hard-earned cash for you.
$35, coin of the realm.
Now, all you have to do is add $5,892.50. You can get yourself a mink coat.
Oh, gee, I just don't know what to say. I've never heard it.
For she's a jolly good fellow, for she's a jolly good fellow, for she's a jolly good fellow, which nobody can deny. For she's a jolly good fellow, for
My, it's great to be alive.
Especially with $35 extra in your pocket.
I haven't made up my mind what to buy. I could buy a gorgeous hat for $35.
Or 5 not so gorgeous for $6.98 each.
Well, when you got money, you got problems.
Look, try some.
Wait a minute. Now, heads, 1 hat, tails, 5. Oh!
Well, guess you'll have to get a hat with 1 less feather on it.
Vanity thy name, Miss Woman.
Who, me?
When a female gets a little windfall, it seems such a pity that she always wants to put it right on her head.
Well, I could get shoes.
Well, that's not what I meant. Has it ever occurred to you that you might save that money? Invest it? Have it work for you?
Invest it? With $35, she could hardly corner the wheat market.
Well, don't poo-poo the idea. That small amount invested judiciously in the stock market a decade ago with cash dividends, stock market dividends, splits, rights to buy and so forth, could have grown to at least $5,000. Enough to buy you a carload of hats.
A carload of hats.
My friend, Miss Nugent, is interested in doing some investing.
Delighted to be of service. Right this way, please. Now, what are you interested in? Bonds, stocks, long sales, short, margin, one field, or diversification?
My, that's an interesting question. But I'll have to consult my financial advisor.
Excuse me. Buckley, McPherson, Dobson, Jones, and Cuthright, Archer speaking.
Did you ever have a feeling that you didn't know what you were
Yes.
doing?
No, but I'm getting it fast.
Yes, I'll
Just
place
tell
your
him you
order
want to buy
immediately.
some stock.
I want to buy some stock.
Good. Common, preferred, blue chip, marginal, or industrial, railroad, or utilities.
Well, I'll have to consult my financial advisor.
Everything you mentioned sounds good.
Have you any specials?
Special? Buxton, McFurley, Cup Jones, Curly, McBuckley, Dobright, selling at 56. Now, Miss Nugent, tell me, is this your first venture into stock buying?
How did you know?
Let's call it intuition. Perhaps you'd be better off buying into some company that you're familiar with, some company you've done business with or worked for.
Well, I work for the American Eagle steamship lines.
An excellent stock, selling at $33.
You've just made yourself a sale. American Steamship Lines it is.
Good. How many shares?
One.
Burley, McDowell, Jones, Gerson, Cuthart.
Now, I've got to be careful how I talk to you.
What do you mean?
Well, you're one of the owners of the company now.
I am not. I just bought one share of stock.
Miss Nugent, the American Eagle Lines belongs to you and your fellow shareholders.
It does?
That's right. The Ocean Queen, all other ships of the line. And if we make money, you make money. I'll see you later, boss.
One of the owners of the company. Do you have to slosh it on that thick? Do you think paint grows on trees?
Oh, it's you. I thought it was his nips.
Put it back. Chicken sandwiches don't grow on trees. Just a minute. What are you throwing away?
It's just a bent nail.
Well, straighten it out. Nails don't grow on trees. She thinks she is.
Yeah, where does she get off bossing us around?
Ever since she bought one measly share of stock.
But now, please, one at a time. After all, I'm only her roommate. I'm not her keeper.
And just this morning she bawled out the chef.
Yeah, said he was tossing the pancakes too high.
Said it was a waste of company time. Now, let's not be too harsh on Nugie. She's
just a pain in the neck. That's what she is.
Nugie, put that down and listen to me.
All right.
Now, let me tell you something about friendship. It isn't easily found in this world. It's like a rare pearl, perfectly formed and shining with an inner light. And what are you doing with that pearl?
What?
Oh, you're crushing it, just like this, and throwing it away. Well, have you anything to say?
Yes. Ping pong balls cost the company 11.5 cents each.
I know.
And they don't grow on trees.
Well, do you speak to the owner of our company?
Oh, my, yes. Talked at quite some length. Nouns, pronouns, adjectives. Oh, there she is now. Oh, hey, Luigi, what's wrong? What? Stockholders in American Eagle Steamship Lines will be pleased to learn that the board has announced the usual quarterly dividend of 25 cents. Well, isn't that nice?
Nice. Why, for 25 cents, I nearly lost all my friends. Oh, Susanna, I feel like a worm, a real low one.
Well, don't tell me about it. Tell them. Announcing the return of just plain Nugie, who has a few well-chosen words.
I sure have. As far as I'm concerned, you can snitch all the chicken sandwiches you want and bend all the nails.
She's human again.
I vote we make her queen of the next hijinks.
Unanimously carried.
Well, you folks all seem in very good spirits. And frankly, I'm a little surprised.
Surprise, sir?
Yes, I heard about Miss Nugent's economy activities, and I thought perhaps you might resent them.
Oh, no. We feel just as she does about economy.
Really? Well, that's very gratifying. And frankly, Miss Nugent, being a shareholder, sort of stimulated my thinking also.
I did?
Yes. I had kept saying to myself, how can we save money? And then a thought occurred to me.
I'm afraid to ask what.
I've decided to cancel the employees' annual hijinks.
Cancel the hijinks? Oh, well, you can't. He won't. He will.
Of course. Our motto is to save. Save, save, right, Miss Nugent?
Gang, we'll fight this together on the shores, on the beaches. Oh, Susanna, they hate me.
Well, that's one of the hazards of being a capitalist. Here are the reports you asked for, sir. Oh, excuse me. No use wasting paper clips. Save, 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 I always say.
Well, isn't that a little extreme, Miss Pomeroy?
Well, I have another little money-saving suggestion for you, sir. If you promise not to yell, "Confound it, Miss Pomeroy."
I promise.
Let the employees have their hijinks.
Now, confound it. All right. I will not say it, but you must know that I'm thinking it.
Well, look at it from the man-hour standpoint. A saving of man-hours is a saving of money.
True.
A hijinks builds morale. The crew works twice as hard afterwards, which means the company's profits go up, up, up.
Now, may I offer my humble opinion about the hijinks?
Oh, please do.
You people waste the first week talking about it. And then you waste another week afterwards getting over it, which means that profits go down, down, and down, which also means that you may go out, out, out.
Aye, aye, sir. Out, out, out.
Oh, sorry, sir, but I must have a word with you.
Well, speak up.
You know those 1,800 sets of dining room tableware you bought from that fast-talking salesman in Hong Kong?
Yes, it was a real bargain. I think I outsmarted him.
I just opened them. And you know what that 1,800 sets of tableware turned out to be?
No.
Yes, 3,600 bloomin' chopsticks.
Chopsticks! Lord, that conniving...
Here you are, half of one share of stock. But I sure don't know why you want it.
It's the passport for getting our hijinks back.
H-hour.
I shall return. In one piece, I hope.
This is the the last batch of chopsticks. Need a hand to dump them, sir?
Who said I was going to dump them? And if I ever hear of you mentioning this...
You know me, sir. Hear no evil, see no evil, speak no evil.
I know the quotation. You may now return to your quarters. Swindler. I wonder if there's a better business bureau in Hong Kong.
Why, Captain Huxley. What are you doing out here at this hour?
Miss Pomeroy, and I lower your voice.
Oh. What are these cartons doing here?
Cartons? What cartons?
These. Oh, remember our economy campaign, sir. Even empty cartons are worth something. Here, I'll help you take them back. Oh. Well, these aren't empty. Ooh. They're full of chopsticks. There must be 3,600 of them.
Well, it was an unfortunate purchase. They're not quite up to specifications. So I was going to expedite the bookkeeping and lessen the storage problem.
In other words, you're getting rid of the evidence.
Yeah, that's right. No, that is... As an employee, Miss Pomeroy, and under my command, I order you to erase this instantly from your mind.
As an employee, it is completely erased.
Good.
However, as part owner of the company, I cannot forget this squandering of company funds.
Part owner? Since when?
Well, since Nuji sold me half her stock. Well, pleasant dreams, sir.
I was quite surprised when you sent for me, sir. You just had a manicure yesterday.
Well, one can't be too neat. You know, you manicurists, you must learn an awful lot about human nature, working as you do at fingertips.
Oh, I've learned some things in my years, few as they've been.
Yes, well, I would like to hear how you analyze character. Let's take someone, shall we say, like Miss Pomeroy.
That's an interesting choice.
Yes. Well, now, suppose one of the employees, a Mr. X, for instance, accidentally squandered some of the company's funds.
Shame on Mr. X.
Well, that's not the point. Is Miss Pomeroy, well, if she found out, is she the type who would...
Snitch?
Yes.
Certainly not. Susanna's not the type to go around the ship carrying tales.
Good.
No. She'd report it direct to the company. Will you stop shaking your hand so I can manicure it? Hi, Nora. Hi, Hodgson.
Oh, stop acting like children. Just because the captain canceled the hijinks, you can't hate Nuji.
We can try.
What would you say if I told you that he had uncanceled the cancellation?
Huh? We'll believe that when we see it.
Well, you will. He uncanceled? Why didn't you tell me? Well, because it hasn't quite happened yet. But history is about to be made. Captain Huxley, about that chopstick incident, how would you like me to brainwash myself?
Well, that would be very considerate of you, Miss Pomeroy.
Then how about a little deal?
Deal?
Mm-hmm. One that will make everybody happy. I'll forget all about your unfortunate Hong Kong purchase
If what?
if you'll forget all about your unfortunate cancellation of our hijinks. Shall we shake on it?
Miss Pomeroy, as long as I am captain of this ship, I will not be intimidated nor blackmailed, nor will I make any deals.
Oh, just a
weensy deal.
Tomorrow in San Francisco, the discontinuance of the hijinks will be the first item in my report to the board of directors, along with certain suggestions for disciplinary action, which I leave for you to reflect on.
Going to try to go in there?
Of course not. But if I'm going to be fired, I'd like to hear the blow-by-blow description from ringside.
Do you hear anything?
Sounds like they're applauding.
Well, maybe I have been fired.
Thank you. Thank you for the vote of confidence, gentlemen. And now for our report from Captain Huxley.
I'll go see if he's in the waiting room.
Good morning.
This is a private room, ladies. Do you have any business here?
Well, we were just checking the quality of the wood. Excellent grain.
Well, if you have no further business, I suggest that...
That's a fine way to talk to stockholders.
Stockholders? Well, this is most unexpected. We've always welcomed stockholders, but you're the first ones that ever took us up on it.
Well, we're not very big stockholders.
Well, who is? I only have 10,000 shares myself.
I only have 5,000.
Well, we only have one.
1,000?
One share.
A split between us.
You see, we work on the Ocean Queen. I'm Susanna Pomeroy, and this is Elvira Nugent.
Pleased to meet you.
Most commendable. Employees investing in our company.
To be more exact, WW, even their one share makes this board their employees.
Well, in that case, you can relax, gentlemen. We're not going to fire any of them.
Well, while we're waiting for our report from Captain Huxley, I think the board might benefit from a word from one of our stockholders.
All righty. Well, for once in my life, I'll be brief. I think we have the best ships and the finest shipping lines and the cutest board of directors in the whole world. Thank you. Thank you, gentlemen. Thank you very much.
Take my chair, Captain.
Thank you.
And now, gentlemen and ladies, our report from Captain Huxley, who was surprised, I'm sure, to find two of our employees attending this meeting.
Quite.
And fellow stockholders.
Well, if it weren't for Captain Huxley, we wouldn't have bought the stock in the first place.
Well, now, gentlemen, I'm happy to report that we have completed another successful round-the-world cruise.
Well, that was a wonderful report, Captain. We hope to hear many more like it.
I am not finished. There is more. Gentlemen, I would like to propose a change in the annual employees' hijinks.
Captain, remember our last hijinks when I sat at the piano and played chopsticks?
Regarding the employees' hijinks,
Susanna, are you sure that you didn't play kitten on the keys?
Oh, no, I'm sure it was chopsticks.
my proposal regarding the chopsticks, I mean the hijinks, is that I would like to propose that the employees have 2 hijinks per year instead of 1.
Isn't that just like our captain? Always thinking of his crew.
Sounds like an excellent morale builder, Captain.
By the way, what was all that talk about chopsticks?
Chopsticks? Oh, I was wrong. It was Melancholy Baby.
Yes. And I hope that you remain with me for many years, Miss Pomeroy, so you can play it for me.
Gentlemen, if there is no further business...
Just a minute, sir. I want to know why our last dividend was only a measly 25 cents. I move we make it $1.25.
The meeting is adjourned.